So we have various build tools and other tools that are in here, right, that we can use as Division gamers, right, that don't really understand gear attributes, build sets, how synergies work, and all that. So what we have here are two different tool sets. But I'm going to go through the spreadsheet, which is the more popular of the two, given that it has all these different values to it. Okay, so when you're on the site, all you have to do is click here to access the file. It shows you a representation of it below, but once you click into it, all you have to do is go to File and make a copy for yourself. This will live on your Gmail or Google Drive. Once you make a copy for yourself, you're able to edit everything and then go back to it whenever you want and mess around with different build ideas that you may have. And down here on the bottom left, you're going to see a bunch of different tabs. So the welcome page kind of gives you an idea as to who put this together and who took the time to build this spreadsheet out, and a lot of thanks to them for doing so, because it's very intense as far as putting it together. The build overview tab is what you're going to see as a final result after you work with the main build tab down here, where you select your specialization, the type of weapon you're going to use. I'm going to switch the specialization to technician. I'm going to switch my Ouroboros over to an AR. I'll then select a AR from the drop down here, and we'll go with the St. Elmo's. Once you do that, this invalid thing should go away. And these fields here, you don't have to populate since it's already predefined on exotics. You can, although, change the attribute based on however yours is rolled. The popular one is damage to target out of cover, so I'm going to leave it there. The talent you don't need to mess with because it's actually listed here, which is Actimest. It applies everywhere else, right? You just select a different weapon you have for your secondary, you select your pistol, and then down here is where the build goes. You select your mask or your brand or gear set. I'll select an electric here just as an example. Then you select the core attributes, whether it's armor, weapon damage, skill tier. Crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage stays the same again, depending on what you choose. But here you can select pass pro, weapon handling, etc.
Core.
Yo.
I'm sorry for interjecting, man, but
I know. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Why don't you put together a build that I've been working on just for an example? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Remember I told you I wanted to make some changes to that Ravenous Striker?
Mm-hmm.
Well, turns out the full hybrid version works so much better with 𝐥𝐤. So I finally found a way to run 𝐥𝐤 that's insane. So you want to do the Ninja Bike first of all.
Okay.
And everything is rolled to status effects.
Okay.
Keep the contractor's gloves.
What do you have on the ninja backpack?
Oh, skill haste mods on everything.
Okay.
The 3 𝐥𝐤 pieces is the mask, the chest piece, and the knee pads. Because remember we were talking about
Picaros.
Yeah, we were talking about Picaros rolling it to weapons core. You can't roll it to weapons core, so that wouldn't work with the build that I was doing. So that one's gonna be a skill tier. Because it's 15% weapon damage, it's essentially a core.
Yeah.
So the Picaros holster, the mask, the chest piece, and the knee pads are 𝐥𝐤. The holster is Picaros.
Oh, the Picaros. Yeah, Picaros. Hold on.
And you either want status effects rolled there or skill haste, depending on how fast you want your skills to come back.
Okay. All right, so, and then ninja backpack, the gloves or what?
That contractors. So just change the striker knee pads to the 𝐥𝐤. Yeah.
Okay.
This is so cool.
It is, man. It is.
All right. So, okay, your skills you want are the flame turret, the incinerator turret, and the fire sticky bomb. And you can use, if you want, the chem launcher fire starter, but I like the fire sticky bomb. It just depends on what they want to use. Okay, now the weapons you're going to use are the named assault rifle Pyromaniac with damage to targets out of cover.
Okay. And what's the oh, it has perfectly ignited. Okay, I see it. So that's also skill tier, right?
Yes. No. So here's the kicker. Did I tell you everything was rolled to skill tier?
Yeah.
Everything's rolled to a weapon core.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, this build is just insane, dude. Like what I'm about to tell you is crazy because usually with status effects builds, it's hard to do legendary content because they're riddled with so many chungas and enemies that have high armor that you can't penetrate with just a regular AR or just with status effects. So for the secondary weapon, I'm using the Ravenous, which is quintessential for penetrating armor of chungas and everything else. And the fact that it's a 6 weapon core build, you're gonna shred with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna shred with the Pyromaniac.
Yeah.
And then for the pistol, you're gonna use. You already know. Tell me what.
You're gonna use the what is it called again? Wait, the specialization is technician though, right?
Yeah.
Are you using the TDI card or
Yeah,
what are you?
the card with Future Perfect. This is how you're able to get the 6 skill tiers. When
Yeah.
you pull it out, when you just pull it out, you get 5, and all you need to do is finish one of those burning enemies off, and you'll get a 6-tier skill build. And then if you happen to kill another one, you get overcharge. You can either use a Ninja Bike or the 𝐥𝐤 if you want the extra 25% burn damage. It's your choice. Both of them are really strong and have versatility. You're actually not going to be able to do that. You have to actually have the Ninja Bike in order to get the second piece of Brazos really.
Yeah. Because that'll give you that skill tier immediately just by switching to the Ninja Backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right here, I mean, you have 4-piece 𝐥𝐤, you have 2 Brazos, and then you have the Contractor gloves.
For the 8% armor damage.
Yep.
Because initially instead of using the Ravenous, I was going to use the Capacitor, which helped stack with the armor damage that you get on the weapon. Remember the 12%?
Yeah.
But then midway of the mission that I was running, I pulled the Ravenous out and just fell in love with it. And I just ended up keeping Contractor's gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think I should do Fox's Prayer instead?
Because Contractors, I mean, whatchamacallit, that the brand set is LMG damage, right? Yeah, the first piece. And then the Fox's Prayer is rifle damage.
So it makes sense if I'm using the Ravenous.
Yeah.
Okay, so swap that out, and then we'll do that. You see, this is why this is great, because I get a whole visual of how I want to do it.
Yeah, you could literally picture how it's gonna work, man.
Yeah. Okay, that is perfect. So make sure status effects is rolled on the Fox's Prayer knee pads, and so you end the build off with, as you can see, 4 skill tiers. You pull out the TDI card. You get 5 immediately. So this is the idea. You want to go into skill mode. You want to go into DPS mode. It's your choice. You pull out your incinerator turret. You throw it, but first you pull out your TDI card to get 5 skill tiers in order to make it stronger. Kill one of those enemies who are on fire. Finish them off. Getting it to 6 skill tiers. You kill another one and it's overcharged.
Yep.
After that, you can switch to your sticky bomb and shoot that overcharged sticky bomb at somebody.
Exactly.
And then go back to your DPS version with the Pyromaniac, and I tell you, that thing hits hard. Matter of fact, I can show you guys the build video after this little introduction. This right here was just to showcase how to put this together. You want to join the Discord, it's accessible to you right there. So click the link in the description of my video, then you can go to the Discord where everything is available to you. So you can go ahead and finish this off of what you were explaining about how everything works. I'll leave it to you.
Before I do that, right? The crit hit chance, crit hit damage. I mean,
the crit chance and damage is not really an issue here. We're not worried about that.
Because we're doing status effects.
Yes, crit status effects everywhere. Because if you look at the attribute, what 𝐥𝐤 does to you, what does it give you? Like 40% burn damage.
Yes.
Yeah. So then when you add status effects to that, it's just ridiculously powerful. So you're dealing with a whole different area of damage that's not crit. So let's say you're running with somebody who has the Coyote's mask. I mean, you do the math, bro. I think it starts off at like 25% crit chance and like 45 crit damage. It's real low, but once you see the build video at the end of this, then you're gonna see how much damage I'm dealing.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about how this works?
No, no. I mean,
So you can get all of the damage from down there, all of the numbers and everything.
you have to adjust stuff here. I never messed with this. I only used it to visualize builds. But I mean, as you can see on the right here, you got to switch also the mod slot stuff, right? So burn sticky bomb. I got to make sure that this is all changed up. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Incinerator turret, duration, or
So,
skill haste, either one. And then
so
I'll
can you show them how to put it in that HD format like is in the Discord as well? You know what I mean? Like just a
yeah, to print it out. Let's see if this. No, let me just look real quick
okay,
here.
we can
Let
do
me
it
see.
here and then we'll show it to them.
Yeah.
This is the PDF you were talking about, huh?
Yeah, it saves it as a PDF. And this new version just gives you all this extra data instead of just the build itself. And then you can just save it, rename it whatever, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐫 build. I'll save it in here, and then I'll take the file and go to 𝐭nvertio.co, choose the file. You're not seeing me choosing the files, but click on convert and you're ready to share once you download it. It'll download it as a PNG image, and
okay, so this is how it looks.
And that's what it looks.
You would just screen grab that square up there on the left, the whole square.
So what I would do is I would just edit this, right? I'd crop it and then just grab this piece here.
Yeah, send that to me.
And then save it.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning of becoming a build beast in the Division 2. Get all your ducks in a row, figure out what goes where in an organized setting. This can all be accessed in the official iDentity Discord, linked in the description below. So just come in and experience something that isn't really available in many other places all at once. And by the way, if you want to see the build and how it works in game, then click this video right here. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one, fam. And if this helped you out in any way, I'd appreciate a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. Be right out.